Matthew was such a wonderful guy, and it's nice to see the accolades and the love that's coming out from everyone, people who knew him, people who didn't know him, people who were fans, people who met him in a restaurant and he was kind to them, and I've been hearing all of those on my social media feeds too. I always remember him is just this kind of super friendly, boundless energy, big smile on his face, always ready to jump in and try some new piece of business. And when you're working with him and doing a weird tweak on a line that makes it hysterically funny. And he was a joy to work with. I mean, he was always fun to work with. And even when he was going through some of his problems, he was always fun to work with. But that's how I always remember him as this just joyful, ebullient, a very, very fun guy who was always had stars in his eyes. He always looked happy, always had stars in his eyes. Obviously, friends will always be the first thing in his obituary, as we always say in showbiz, yeah, I think that right up there with a huge monster hit is the monster help that he tried to do for other people, the way he reached out, the fact that he didn't hide his problems, that he went public in a very big way by writing a book and not just doing quiet things to help people, but writing a book and being very honest about his struggles. But not only was he an incredibly talented actor, a brilliant comedian, comic actor, but he had all these other movies and TV shows and things that he did that were also wonderful, that kind of always were overshadowed, I guess, a bit by Friends. But the thing that I think people will remember the most is the outreach and the way he bared his soul and bared his life and bared his problems and made an effort to help other people.